Now this, FANG stocks, we talk about them all the time, minus Apple taking a tumble this hour. Look at Apple, bucking the trend. Red arrows across the board from Facebook to Google and Netflix, seeing the biggest impact because you can see, well, Netflix off $11 now, down to $3.25. The market spooked, it seems, by the troubles in Turkey, but internet stocks may be reacting to a downturn of China's tech giants. We'll get into that in a minute. Online retail power player Alibaba and the world's largest gaming company, Tencent, dropping at this hour. Tencent hitting a new annual low, down, as you can see, more than, well, 6.5%, down to nearly $3 at 41. This after reporting a slide in profits for the first time in 13 years. Obviously, investors weren't expecting that. Anyway, here to weigh in is someone who knows a thing or two about tech. His name is David Morken, co-founder and CEO of Bandwidth. He joins us now in a Fox Business exclusive. David, thank you so much for joining us. We can start with China if you like, because it's interesting. Tencent showing growth slowing down. I read somewhere that they're big into video games, and that the Chinese government is clamping down on video games in China, saying it's not good for kids. And therefore, as a result of that, we've seen a bit of a slowdown in that big giant company in China called Tencent. And it's hurt the other big internet players over there. Any comment on that?
Well, I have 6 children, 3 of which are boys, and Fortnite and other games have proved to be unbelievably immersive. And there's no question that we're facing great opportunity with games, but I think also as parents, there are certainly challenges.
You got out ahead of this. Again, you're with Bandwidth. You've been around 20-plus years. What kind of service do you provide to the big Silicon Valley companies out there, the big tech companies?
We give our 1,100 business customers, many of whom are in Silicon Valley, a software platform and network that allows them to embed phone calls or text messages in any software application or device or consumer experience.
Impressive. It's impressive to me that couldn't they have come up with that themselves?
Well, you certainly could, but you would need to do an
Not that I want to do your business any damage, but...
I agree that these large technology companies can do almost anything they put their minds to, from putting rockets into space to creating extraordinary experiences, but they trust us to have a secure, wonderful, high-quality network and a software platform so that they don't have to know anything about communicating.
You say secure network, which brings me to my next question. It's something we always talk about these days when we talk about tech, security, and steps being taken to protect our privacy, our data, which inevitably will lead to regulation. Where does this all go? Is the government going to get in there? Is it going to be heavy-handed? How do we figure this out?
We're GDPR compliant and on track to make sure we do all the right things regarding our network. Where does it all go? I think when you have devices that are ambiently listening to us in our living rooms and being very, very effective in helping us do search requests and other things, that we absolutely have to have great assurance that our information, our privacy is being protected. But I think companies will innovate to get there far faster and more effectively than government will. Despite whatever accused bias there might be in favor of revenue, it's in all of our best interests for these companies to figure it out first.
But is privacy just an illusion these days, David? Can we really expect any privacy? Because most of us willingly put it out there. And for the most part, I don't like what they do with it, but I understand for these amazing gadgets and the services I can get on these gadgets, I'm thinking, okay, I can live with that.
Yeah, I can too. Our bank accounts with login and password and two-factor authentication are private. We all check our balances online. I don't think there's any reason why we can't have a policy-based approach from a company that is enabled by technology that lets us have confidence in our homes and in our offices that we are indeed being kept private.
But can regulation be imposed that enables businesses, these huge tech companies, to maintain their current business model?
I think regulations will always trail innovation. They won't lead it. And I think companies are doing the right thing. Some of the largest, most creative technology companies in the world are doing the right thing to make sure that the wonderful experiences and value add that they're offering come with a level of assurance. And I'm seeing these companies do the right thing to get there, and I think they'll get there first.
Why do we have such a hard I mean, why can't we stop the hackers? They're talking about being one step ahead. They're always ahead. No matter how secure something is, a kid in a garage in St. Petersburg, Russia, can get into the Pentagon. Why is that? Why can't we stop it?
I believe that the frequency and intensity of attacks over time will come down. I think the level of complexity needed to sustain large-scale attacks against big data and AI are hard to sustain outside of a state actor. And that's why you see things like tariffs and threats going on right now economically. There are state actors trying to penetrate commercial enterprises, including our own, every day.
Yeah, you say state actors, but we know very well that China, North Korea, Russia influence in our elections. It is an ongoing problem. Is there anything that can be devised, some sort of, tech, actual software that can be done to stop this from happening cold? I mean, obviously, that's the dream, right?
That's the dream. That's the panacea.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't. I think it's a running gun battle, but one that big tech will win.
You do think that?
I do.
Because that's the biggest thing holding us back, I think, is the fear that anyone can get hold of it.
It is, and I think these companies have demonstrated in the past great fidelity to their user bases, and I think they're committed to us, as hard as it may be to get there. But hacking from a garage is going to get much, much more difficult when you're up against large data sets with lots of complexity and scale.
I hope you're right. David Morken, thank you so much, David.
My pleasure.
Appreciate your time. Thank you very much.